Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek, and I'm here with T from Haba, who is joining us from her wonderful Haba attic of awesomeness.
Yes, it is my attic of Hava awesomeness.
And I'm excited because we got to look at this past summer. You and I talked about some of the new versions of Animal Upon Animal, like with unicorns and dinosaurs. And now we've got a brand new Christmas edition, which I'm sure people will have a little squee about as soon as they get to see the cool pieces.
Yeah, so we have a limited edition Animal Upon Animal Christmas edition. So this will be it's usually right behind me, and I just realized it wasn't there. It's on the chair. So this will be a limited edition version. It comes in a limited edition metal 10. So that's why it's a little extra noisy. So if you're curious, but the pieces in the game, we are using a snowy mountain range as the base. And if you're not familiar with Animal Upon Animal, the premise of the game is that each player will get a set of 7 figures, wooden figures, and you are attempting to be the player to stack all of your animals first. You'll roll a die. It will tell you how many animals to stack. Lincoln was showing us how it would look like if you play in easy mode, which easy mode would be you lay it down. Normally, you're holding the mountain upright, and so you're stacking the animals
It's real
upright on the
delicate
table.
this way. It's gonna fall.
The camera angle, the normal way, is a little less interesting with a top-down camera. So in the Christmas edition, we have 7 new unique pieces, so you can mix this set in with your normal piece if you want. So we have the, let's see. We have the reindeer piece. We have the, there we go, reindeer. Whoa, big. We have the reindeer. We have the squirrel. We have the Christmas star. We have the fir tree or Christmas tree. We have the red sleigh. We have a snow bunny. We have a blue penguin. So that's a unique color and a unique shape if you want to mix your sets together.
The blue penguin is disappearing on the blue screen.
Yeah. So, but the game plays exactly like the classic Animal Upon Animal. So if you're familiar with Animal Upon Animal, what you'll do is you'll roll the die on your turn. It will tell you what you need to stack or what rules you need to follow. So if you roll a pip, there's just normal pips on the die. The number of pips is the number of your animals you have to stack. If you roll, there's 1 or 2 pip side. If you roll the question mark, like the speech bubble with the question mark, that means that the other players have to tell you which of your animals you have to place. And the different shaped animals do make a difference. Like how you stack them and nest them is definitely important, and the different shapes of the pieces make it very interesting. So having someone tell you what you have to stack could sometimes not be awesome. The other side is if there's a hand rolled, this means that you pick one of your pieces and you make an opponent stack the piece. And if they make any pieces fall, the penalty that is incurred would be incurred by them, even though it was technically your turn, because they are the ones that made it fall. So that's a fun one as well. And then there is the mountain range side of the die. And with that one, that means that you get to extend the base that we are stacking on, because we're going to be stacking all of these pieces on the mountain range. If you make something fall, you have to collect 2 of the fallen pieces and add them to your supply. And remember, the winner of the game is the first player that manages to stack or get rid of all of their pieces. So that is why you definitely don't want to make stuff fall. There's a bunch of advanced variants. There's suggestions in the rule book on how to make the game more interesting for older players or more advanced stackers. And you can also, like I said, mix and match the sets. So you can mix in the new Animal Upon Animal dinos and unicorns with this version. You can also add it to your classic Animal Upon Animal or any of the fun variants that have been releasing over the various years that Animal Upon Animal has been out. And Lincoln and Nikki are just going to play now because they love this game.
Well, and as always with all the editions of Animal Upon Animal, one of the things I've always suggested is that not only is it a great game, but it's also just a great thing to have for pretend play as well, because you've got all these fun animals, or now we've got stars and trees and sleighs as well. And so if you don't have a flat surface to play on, that's fine. Just play some pretend, and you still got a good bang for your buck.
Yes, and these pieces are Haba, traditional Haba wood, so that means that they are sustainable. They are from sustainably managed forests. They also are either birch or beech, so it's very hard and sturdy wood. And we don't use paint, we use water-soluble stains, so there's no way that the color will flake off or anything like that. So we child test all of our toys. This game is for ages 5 and up. 2 to 4 players, though honestly, because you can mix and match the sets, it's as many players as you want, and it's a great game for just free play stacking, working on fine motor skills, for any age really. I actually was streaming this on our Haba Games Twitch channel about an hour ago with my husband. We mixed all of the animals together from all the sets that we have in the house. We have 9 sets. It was a very big stack. And it was very intense. Like at the end of the stream, we both were just like, whew, that was the adrenaline. Like it was intense. So yeah.
It's not just a kid's game, and there's the proof.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a limited edition Christmas version. This is a one and done. So this will not be available after this Christmas year.
There's a request in the chat to please make a giant version. And then I think a probably more joking request to can we please make the Christmas dinosaur special edition?
I mean, giant like this? Like we want...
Well, how about that?
This is a handmade set that we have for demos, but it is solid wood. And so we have this. This is a one of a kind. There's actually like 3 of these in the world, and I luckily have one. But if you want a large version, there's a very crafty person, and I forget their name, but they actually made a giant cardboard version of Animal Upon Animal. And they asked me if they could put the files so that other people could print off the templates and make it out of cardboard themselves, if they could put them on BGG. And I said, yes. So if you go to the base Animal Upon Animal game, I believe you can find the files on how to make your own giant cardboard version of Animal Upon Animal, which is actually larger than my giant wooden version and probably safer to play with. So yes, you can make your own. And they showed you how to do it in a board game breakfast on Dice Tower episode, I think. So check that out on BGG.
Oh, we just had a collapse.
All right, so whoever made it fall, you get 2 pieces. You get to pick. You add them to your supply. Everything else just goes back in the box. That's the base game.
Well,
the advanced rule
Nikki,
is you take 5 pieces.
Well, Lincoln and Nikki keep having a good time over there. If people were interested in getting any edition, and specifically in the chat, someone had requested, hey, dinosaurs and unicorns, that sounds pretty awesome, but let's also sweep into that the original and this limited Christmas edition. Where would we go to get them?
The best place to get Haba games would, of course, be your friendly local game store, but you can also check out habausa.com and just search for Animal Upon Animal. We have currently available on the website, I think, 5 or 6 versions of Animal Upon Animal. There's a toddler version, not as many pieces, but much larger pieces and really good for toddler stacking skills. There is the normal version, the original version, the unicorn version, which is actually only available online at habausa.com through the weekend. We have it up for Spiel. We're allowed to sell it during consumer shelves. Otherwise, it's at Barnes & Noble. We also have dinos, unicorns, and then Christmas. If Christmas isn't available there, check around online because it is available. It is out now. And then we also have Animal Upon Animal Small and Yet Great, which is a 2-player pocket version if you want a nice smaller set. So yeah.
Another question from the chat. Are there any other one and done editions that I need to hunt for from the past? Were there any other special editions that have come and gone?
There have been lots of editions of Animal Upon Animal that have come and gone. And there's actually, Animal Upon Animal is so big. I believe it's its own family on BGG. Like, I think there's like a category on BGG that is Animal Upon Animal. The one that everybody wants would be Animal Upon Animal Balancing Bridge. That one I'm even looking for. Then there's Animal Upon Animal Here Upon We Turn, or Here We Turn. The German is Jetzt geht's rund, which is let's go round. But that one is currently out of print. There's a couple different out of print ones, but currently the only one that will be a one and done limited edition is the Christmas one. Oh, well, the Dinos and Unicorns, we're not sure we're going to reprint them after 2021. So we'll see how well sales go. So that one is also potentially a limited edition, but I won't say that until next year. We'll know more next year.
Speaking of some pretend play, Lincoln or Nikki is having a wonderful time on the overhead camera there.
See, and that's the kind of free play we support here at HABA. You know, just have fun with it. Makes beautiful scenes. I love it. It's so perfect. I like that the bunny is the one driving the sleigh.
Yeah, too. There was also a cheeky comment in the chat as well that you could make a concrete version for naughty children.
Yes. Ouch. Watch your toes. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
so that's animal. There was something else.
I was just going to say, was there anything else from the animal? Coupon code. Okay. Let it rip.
We have a coupon code. I was like, there's something else important. We have a Spiel coupon code from hobbyusa.com. It is no longer valid tomorrow. So you have today to do it. You get 10% off at checkout, free shipping at $30 or more. And the coupon code is SPIEL2020. And it's 10% off at checkout on anything at hobbyusa.com, actually. I think I messed up and didn't exclude anything. Whoops. So if you're interested in picking up some HABA games for Christmas, you could use that coupon code, hobbyusa.com, SPIEL2020 at checkout for 10% off. And we do free shipping at $30 or more. And the shipping facility we use is the same shipping facility we use to ship our Amazon Prime orders. So you will get it literally just as fast as if you ordered it from Prime, because it's the same warehouse and ordering system. So there is that.
Good detail to pass along. Well, chat, this is your last time to get any final questions or comments in about Animal Upon Animal, and T, as they are maybe queuing up a final question or two. I'm wondering if you have a personal favorite of all the many editions. I mean, maybe the one that there's only 3 copies of in the world, perhaps.
I mean, that one hurts. That one has landed on my feet. That one's a little rough. I really enjoy Tier of Tier, Jetzt geht's rund, which is Animal Upon Animal, Let's Go Round, or it's Upon Here We Turn, I think is the English version. But I like it because you basically have a platform in the middle and you spin the platform around. It's like on a Lazy Susan, but you can put in a normal base, so it's a level Lazy Susan, or you can put in a rounded base, so it's a wobbly Lazy Susan. And that one is very difficult and a lot of fun. That one is like expert only Animal Upon Animal. So yeah, I really like that one.
Well, everyone, we're going to be back in a moment with a second game with T, but for the moment, thank you so much. If you guys are curious in checking this out, this is a special limited edition, holiday only Animal Upon Animal Christmas edition. So if you want it, don't wait. And T, thank you again.